All right. Yeah, well, I'm Stephen Birnstill. Hopefully fans know that by now. I'm 28 years old, from New York. Came here in August, same time as Dylan. We both flew in on the same day. Yeah, I started playing hockey when I was 6 years old. Started because my brother was playing and just continued on since then. So.
Hi, I'm Dylan Stanley. This is Cooper Stanley. I'm 28 going on, or 30 going on 28. And I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And I started playing hockey when I was a little guy, about 3-4 years old. And been playing ever since. And hopefully this is the next little guy. And yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So where did you two play last year?
Last year, for the last 2 years, I played in the United Kingdom. Last year in Braehead in Glasgow, and the year before that in Sheffield in England. The 3 years before that, I was in Denmark, so this is my 6th year in Europe. And I played one season after college professionally in the United States. So then I made my move to come overseas.
Last year I was split time between Bolzano and Neumark, and this year obviously up in Gherdeina. I spent, this will be my 6th season in Europe as well, with a break here or there in North America playing, and a couple of years in Germany, and before that university and junior in Canada.
That's great. How did you like it here? Did you like it when you came here, or what was like your first impression when you got here?
Yeah, it's great so far. I mean, it's a pretty beautiful place. It's a lot different than where I'm from. New York's a little bit different than here, so, but they're both great in their own way. I mean, the people are really nice. It's a beautiful place to wake up to every morning. Dylan had told me a little bit about it, so I was kind of prepared when I got here, and yeah, I haven't been let down so far. It's a great place to live. So.
Yeah, having a chance to come up here last year a couple times to play against Gherdeina, had an idea of where I was coming, and it's similar to home, the Rocky Mountains and stuff. So we're fortunate to live in the mountains and to be up on the ski hills and the hiking paths and things like that. So it's a pretty cool place to play. I know everybody that's came and visited us this year has been pretty pumped to be here. So it's hard to wake up and not be happy, kind of living in the mountains, and I think that that helps our team.
So do you two ski a bit, or is that like prohibited? Or?
I've never skied in my entire life once, so I didn't think the best time to start would be during the season. So no, I have not.
So maybe not.
Yeah.
I skied a bunch as a kid when I was going back home. Obviously in Canada we got a ton of snow and stuff like that, but this year I haven't been out, so once the playoffs are over we'll definitely go teach Stevie how to ski.
Okay, so what next? What are your goals in hockey, or like is there a favorite team you always wanted to play with, or?
No, for me right now it's kind of just take it year to year. Really, like, the goal right now is to win a championship here, so that's really the only thing I think we're focused on. We have a good team, and there's a good chance that we can do that if we keep playing well, so hopefully, I mean, that's the one goal that I have right now, and then after that, you kind of just see what happens.
Yeah, Stevie said it exactly. You get to a little bit of an older age, and you're not worrying about playing in the NHL, you're just kind of worried about, you know, winning championships. So obviously, you can only play hockey for so long, and when you're finished, it's nice to say you won multiple championships while you're playing, because everybody likes a winner, and so you know, that's kind of the goal this season, obviously, and you know, they're fun.
Yeah. So because we're now in the quarterfinals, and Jesenice seems to be quite tough. So what are your what do you think the chances for Gherdeina are like?
I mean, I think we've been great all year, so I think when we play our game and we do the things that we need to do, I think we can beat anybody. I mean, there's plenty of good teams in the league, and I mean, nothing's going to be easy. So Jesenice is a good team, and we knew that going in, and luckily we've came out with the first 2 games with wins. So now hopefully we can go there and win a game and move on, and then you just take it game to game, because every team is good, so anything can happen at this point.
Yeah, exactly. It's playoffs. No matter if you're in the best league in the world or the bottom, it's always a little bit of luck, and you just rely on your whole team. And fortunately for our club, is we have 20 good players that dress every night, and we got a really good goaltender. And come playoffs, that's usually what matters the most: a goalie that stands on his head, and 4 lines of forwards and defensemen that make a difference. And Jesenice has showed in 2 games that it's going to be a battle, and it's going to be harder in their rink. And you know, take it one game at a time, and hopefully we can finish things off Saturday. If not, we got to go to work on Sunday.
Sure. So, do you two have kind of a ritual or something you do before a game, or?
I mean, I think everybody has like their little rituals. I don't have anything too crazy, just maybe not even rituals, more just habits of after playing for so long, you kind of just do things the same way on game day. But no, I don't have any like crazy superstitions or just like get dressed the same way, but it's more just habit than anything. So.
Yeah, I agree with Steve. Once you get a little older, you just have played long enough and you do things very similar, especially game days are just, you know, almost like you're a robot.
Yeah.
I think we've gotten used to having coffee and lamb. Our boy Christian down there hooks us up, so that's been pretty consistent this year.
So you kind of put on the left sock first and stuff like that.
It's just my memory. I don't even think I could, you know, tell you the order I do things in. I just do it.
Yeah, sure. So what does an ordinary day look like for you?
I think it kind of changed as the season went on. The beginning of the season, we were going to the gym a lot. I mean, you come out of summer training, and in the beginning of the year, you can still do things like that. As the season goes on, I think it becomes more, especially for me and Dylan, we're older, to kind of just make sure that you're healthy and in shape, and you don't necessarily work out as much. You're just keeping yourself in shape and not hurt, and taking care of little injuries and bumps throughout the year. So usually it's just wake up and kind of see how the day is, and practices at night, and then game days. So it's really nothing special. Yeah.
Yeah, Steve pretty much hit it on the head. Obviously, as the season goes on, things change. What's important. Come playoffs, it's pretty much just hockey. But during the season, you know, it's practice days are all about working hard and training, and game days are game days. When we have free time, obviously, you know, the little guy Cooper and the family, we like to hang out and usually do things with Steve, and you know, go to a hut and have lunch and things like that. But you just try to enjoy where you are when you have the free time, and when you're not, it's pretty much just all about hockey.
Yeah. So you were already here quite some time. Can you say something in Ladino?
Ahoy!
Yeah, that's about it. I don't really know much else. So.
It's hard because nobody speaks to us in Latin.
Yeah, sure.
Right? Everybody will speak in Italian or German first, but never Latin, so it's hard to pick that up. Yeah.
So thanks for the interview. We see you on ice.
Yeah, thank you.
Not a problem.